Okay, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone, nice to see you again. I'd like to share the review for our class in translation for professionals. Alright everyone, after mid-test we have several discussions about how to translate Indonesian into English, focusing on translating a research article. Okay, class, for the first that's how to read PPI dictionary. You have done the exercises related to how to read the PPI dictionary, and then let's try to discuss the exercises that you have done before. The first is whether the words are synonymous or not synonymous. Okay, for the first, that's a brilliant achievement, and the second is a magnificent achievement. And we can find the brilliant and magnificent in the word achievement in the dictionary. So it's synonymous. We can use both adjective, brilliant or magnificent. And then we can also use give and offer for advice. Kita bisa menggunakan give atau offer untuk kata advice ya. So they are synonymous. And then manage and run a bar. Manage or run a bar are synonymous. Edit a manuscript or revise a manuscript. We cannot find edit and revise in manuscript, so they are not synonymous. And then pay off the debt. Pay off debt or write off a debt. Those are not synonymous. You can check. Yeah, only one word appeared in the word debt. And then concern about, concern with, concern about or concern with. Those are not synonymous because we can only use one. Yeah, whether it is about or whether it is with. And then she has difficulty in breathing. She has difficulty breathing. We can use in or we can use without in. So these are synonymous. And a fight about or a fight for. Yeah, we can only use one, that is a fight for. Yeah, you can check in the dictionary. It's a fight for, so we cannot use a fight about. Yeah, those are not synonymous then. Number 9, made of wood, made out of wood. And those are synonymous because we can use made of or made out of. And then fill in application form or fill out an application form. We can use both fill in or fill out. So these are synonymous. Okay, class? Okay, class. And then if we want to use adverb in attached to the adjectives or verbs, we can check it in the dictionary or in the PPI dictionary by searching the appropriate word. Like for example here, competitive. Competitive, what kind of adverb that we can use? Fiercely, keenly, or populated, densely, heavily, addicted, chronically, hopelessly, and qualified, eminently, fully, highly, well, or cold, bitter, bitterly. Is it okay if we use so cold, for example, or very cold? Yes, we can use because so and very are more general. If we use a more specific, we can use bitter, bitterly. And then frozen, hot, solid. He was dripping, soaking, wet. We find the wet first, and then we can find the adverb for the wet, that's dripping and soaking. And then possible, that's humanly. Interesting can be highly, or it is very also, that's okay. But for making it specific, we can use highly and star for naked. Alright, next let's go to the collocations. Collocation, we can see that the sentences here mostly are correct ya, sudah betul ya. For example, our publisher brought out 30 new books last year. Kita bisa pakai brought out, ya, brought out 30 new books last year. Brought out itu sudah betul untuk collocation. My friend sent hot greetings. Hot greetings di sini lebih tepatnya adalah warm greetings. The pupils made their homework. Ya, made di sini lebih baik atau it's better for using did. And then number 4 and number 5, those have been correct. And then number 6, the campers were rowing a canoe. Yeah, rowing a canoe, it is better to use paddling, paddling a canoe. And then the government pursued a new policy. That's right. Bill never cracks jokes. That's right. The children pitched their tent near the river. That's right. Ya, pitched their tent itu sudah betul ya. And then the actor did his bow. Did his bow here you can change it into took his bow. Ya, took his bow. Took his bow. And then next. Preposition. What are the prepositions appropriate for this word? For example, aware. Aware, it's aware of. Yeah. Infatuated with. Proud of. Fact about. And then remote from. Imbued with. Tough on. Eager for. And then furious with. Effective against. Okay, and then the next, that's a visit to the doctor. You can see the words that are suitable to fill the blanks. And then also the next slide, you can also see. Yeah, you can check it, and then you can learn what kind of words which are appropriate for filling these blanks. Okay, class, and then next, please consider how to translate research articles. I have summarized the tenses that can be used in every part in the research article. For example, in abstract, we have to consider whether we use present or past or future. For example, in the for present, if it is a kind of opinion, fact, yeah, or reality, and for past that's related to data, yeah, data or result, and then for the future, that can be a recommendation. And in the introduction, we can also use present if the statements or the sentences are something which still happens, yeah, which still happens. And then it can be opinions and facts, and for past if it is related to data. And for literature review, we can use present if it is related to opinions, and for past it's related to data or results from the previous studies, for example. And then in the method, we can also use past, yeah, because in the research article, the method has been conducted before, or it was conducted before, so we can use the statements in the past when we translate it into English. And then result and discussion, we can use present if it is opinion, and also, for example, like summary for telling or describing the data. And then we can also use past if it is related to the data, yeah, that we have gathered before. And then for the conclusion, the conclusion can be past, yeah, if it is related to the result of the research. And then it can be present if it is the conclusion, and the conclusion based on the result, and we can use it on, or we can apply it today. And it can be a recommendation in the recommendation can be in present, or can be in the future, yeah, present, future. All right, and then next, the use of present and past participle in translation. Okay, class, I took the sentences or the the exercises that you have done before. The first is the statement related to mudahnya penyebaran virus ini membuat masyarakat harus menggunakan masker, sarung tangan, dan hand sanitizer setiap hari sebagai cara untuk mencegah penyebaran yang mengakibatkan timbulnya limbah medis dalam jumlah besar di lingkungan. Ya, mudahnya penyebaran berarti kita bisa menggunakan the easy spread, or we can also use the easiness of the spread. Itu juga bisa ya, the easiness of the spread or the easy spread of this virus makes people have to use mask, gloves, and mostly you didn't put comma here. Jadi kebanyakan kalian tidak meletakkan koma because you just copied from the Google Trans tool and then you didn't edit it. Please put comma before and sanitizers every day as a way to prevent the spread resulting. Nah, we can use present participle here because it is from yang mengakibatkan ya, resulting in the emergence. Why we should use present or past participle in the translation? Because present and past, the use of present and past participle in English version shows the advance of the translator. Ya. Oke, and then pandemi ini juga telah mengubah gaya hidup masyarakat yang menyebabkan. Nah, yang menyebabkan di sini adalah causing job losses and threatening ya, dan mengancam karena ini masih paralel. Jadi and threatening the survival of millions of people. And then next untuk tujuan ini, nah, many of you used for this end or to this end. Please be careful. You can edit it before you adjust the translation. For this purpose or for this goal, laboratories, universities, and companies around the world have been vying to develop and produce much needed test kits. Much needed di sini ini adalah past participle. You can also say produce test kits or produce test kits much needed atau much needed test kits, itu boleh ya dibalik-balik. And then setelah melalui tahap seleksi studi, didapatkan 22 literatur yang memenuhi kriteria inklusi dan eksklusi. After going through the selection stage of studies, there are 22 works of study. Ya, kenapa saya tidak memakai literature? Ya, karena tidak bisa disebutkan jumlahnya. Kalau menyebutkan jumlahnya berarti harus dihitung. Kalau literature it is uncountable. So we can say 22 works of study or 22 works of literature meeting or fulfilling the inclusion and exclusion criteria. Berdasarkan hasil penelitian dari literature yang direview, nah, literature ini bisa reviewed literature or literature reviewed, ya, menunjukkan bahwa di sini tidak ada subjek, ya, tidak ada subjek, tapi kita harus meletakkan subjek di sini. It shows that the enforcement of COVID-19 diagnostics in clinical microbiology laboratory examinations is bisa menggunakan is atau was by polymerase chain reaction. Jadi boleh pakai is atau was ya.